Alright guys, welcome to the Nerd Militia, where we read comic books and talk about dope shit. Today we got a lot to talk about. We're talking about Heather Antos, we're talking about the canceling of the San Diego Comic-Con. Oh man, what is that meaning moving forward, all these extra cons? Entertainment stuff. We've got Justice League Dark.
Yeah, the HBO Go, man.
Might be coming. And then if you look down here, guys, we have some awesome things, awesome giveaways here. We got the Macho Man.
Dig it!
You gotta plug the thing, man.
I can't because of legal reasons,
Son of a bitch,
but I am
right.
eating the food that he recommends you eat.
Yeah, for sure. And then we got Batman from Batman the Animated Series.
Yes.
Victory has made you weak.
There you go. Old Bruce Wayner.
That was the most devastating moment of
Yeah.
any Batman movie.
Well, which part?
When he fights Bane in Dark Knight Rises.
Is that the same Bane from the Batman Forever?
No.
God, no.
It's stuff like that gets you buried.
I had hope for that Bane because he looked like...
He looked like Bane. He for sure looked like him.
And he was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
You must go to the gym a lot.
Allow me to break the ice.
Yeah.
The best Mr. Freeze! Governor Schwarzenegger!
Puns!
Man! Puns. I have tons of puns, and I hope you have fun.
So?
I'm going to use them all on Vexx today.
Oh, God.
I'm
So,
excited.
today, like all other days, we're going to start this off with the spoiler.
Yeah.
Hit us with comic book news.
Well, for the first time in 50 years, Comic-Con in San Diego, the granddaddy of them all, ain't gonna happen.
It's not going to go
Shut
down.
Damn dirt bug.
Yep.
And they were using the convention center as a homeless person shelter.
Oh, while this
Right
stuff
now,
is
yeah.
going on? Oh,
But
the
what
bear
would smell
bug?
worse? Normal Comic-Con attendees or homeless people? In that
Comic-Con.
building?
Comic-Con.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been?
Definitely, yeah.
300,000 people in the Gaslamp district?
Stinky and scary.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
conflicted.
Like
How
my
did
childhood
they
bathroom,
say-
stinky and scary.
Did they say that they're going to do 2021 then, I'm assuming?
People who had badges had the option of getting a refund or letting it roll over. So
That's
Tentatively.
cool, man.
This is all tentative.
I
because,
am conflicted. I feel I feel good and sad at the same time. I'm sad that I won't get a lot of entertainment news, right?
Right.
And I feel like maybe this is the time where we'll get because it's no longer about comics anymore at Comic-Con,
Nope.
right?
No.
Like all the
It's all
comic
movies.
books, yeah,
It was
and all the
movies
comic
stuff.
people are on the edges,
Yep.
really. So
I went there last year. Actually, all the people that are trying to buy comics are pushed to the side while Patrick Stewart and other people walk by, and
yeah,
you wait 3 days for a line for a movie that you could just got on Disney Plus the next day or some crap like that. It's baloney, homie.
I know it's so.
that's baloney, homie.
So I wonder if this is going to be maybe some comic book people get together and you know what? Maybe we should start. This thing isn't really for us anymore anyhow.
So you're saying in the long run it can hurt. At least having that demographic of comic people now is just more like an entertainment con.
Yeah.
Pop culture con.
That's basically...
No, Pop Culture Con is something better in the high desert.
Oh.
It's got another name, but for the life of me,
Jazo Mon Pop Culture Expo.
That's a
Stole your
lot.
thunder?
no, instead of Jizz on Man Pop Culture Expo. that's
You
that's
and your
something
life-mate dude.
something completely different.
Oh, that is...
That's in West Hollywood. That's
That
a
is
different con. I'm surprised you know about it
something
though. So we'll touch that later.
Me?
you
I'm
Yeah,
going
guys,
you with a tangent.
You know.
just throw it on him.
I'm sorry, guys. I was just trying to be funny for the camera. I didn't mean to cause you guys any sorrow. I'm sorry.
Get him.
Continue.
Oh, it's not any sorry with me, man. I'm a card-carrying member of that club in West Hollywood.
I'm sorry for this. I really didn't mean to cause you guys any pain. I'm sorry. Continue.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
Is that like a millennial thing?
Guys, you know what? Really,
Oh, here we
real
go.
quick, I just wanted to see you guys laughing, to be honest. I only wanted to see you laughing
Oh, my
at the Nerd Militia. Nerd Militia. Nerd Militia.
Have you...
Come on, get your hands up, boys. Nerd Militia. Nerd Militia.
Did you just discover Prince? Or have you been on a Prince kick?
Nerd Militia. Nerd Militia. Wait.
You can't do- This is why you bury
I
him.
wanted to see you laughing at the Nerd Militia.
Is this how much?
Feel the boys. Even you too, spoiler.
How much longer am I have to
It's
do?
almost done.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that was so funny.
Appreciate it, Superfly. Appreciate it.
You did.
Appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
Go on
Long
Netflix.
story.
Purple Rain's on Netflix. It's a
Long-
fantastic movie.
Long story short.
I'm speechless.
I don't even know what we do with that. Thank you for that concert.
Appreciate it. You're welcome.
Oh,
You may
geez.
continue.
But Comic-Con, I hope something good comes out of this.
Goodie bags. I think WonderCon was doing that. They were giving some kind of, if you decided to keep through it, you got these autographed pictures of toys and whatnot, some kind of compensation bag. Would you feel that Comic-Con should do that?
Definitely. I think people who kept their badges should get, like, the goodie bags sent to them or whatever.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I wonder if this means more cons are going to be canceled, man.
I think that was the last big one between now and summer.
But a lot of them have been pushed back, not outright canceled yet, right?
I don't think the actual, I think like canceled for the day, everyone's going to like push back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no like, if I'm wrong.
You're wrong!
Thank you. There's no official Comic-Con's done forever.
Okay, cool.
It's just for the year.
What else we got?
I'm kind of happy because I have less chance to catch a case this year, you know.
That's true.
True story, yeah.
People don't know how to walk.
Yeah.
People don't know how to conduct themselves.
People don't know how to wipe.
People don't know how to, everything's shoulder to shoulder. You're bumping into each other. And, can I get a picture? And you jack up the whole aisle.
Mm.
Take that stuff outside, cosplay.
Oh. You know, I had a little cosplayer friend one time.
What happened to him?
Yeah. I don't know. If you're out there, what happened to you? I'm done.
Oh, shots fired.
Bam, 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 bam! Super flash shots for the day.
There it is.
That's
Time
going
out.
to you.
Time, we got time. Okay.
So, yeah, with Comic-Con
Oh, we're back.
canceled,
Yeah. And we're back.
And we're
less
back.
chance for a spoiler to catch a case, you know. Last time some jackass ran over my foot, and
And I said sorry 3 times.
no, you didn't. Didn't matter. But shout out to my boy Bo Martinez. You know, he's the legal beagle of the Nerd Militia.
Oh, was he the one that did it?
I'm not gonna say, but he's the guy that got it knocked down from a felony to a misdemeanor. No time served, never convicted.
Good man.
Good
Thank
man,
you.
Good man.
Thank you, Bowflex.
Good man.
There it is.
AKA Bowflex. You can find him in the world. Go out there. Say hi to him. He's a real dude. He's a real person. Hashtag pending.
And
There it is.
you brought her up, Heather Antos. What happened?
Heather
She's
Antos,
kicking up
right?
some dust.
Yeah. That's exactly how I texted you. I was reading online that it was really weird. I read Heather Antos. I hadn't heard that name before, and then that she hates American fans or saying Americans are the worst fans.
Oh,
And then
that sucks.
chief editor at Valiant, which I was like, what?
Oh, no.
I was like, how did that happen? Horrible. They must have like a pipeline to like Russia or something. They must be selling
guess.
gangbusters out
Oh,
there.
is that why Bloodshot was so bad?
That was actually a good
Was it
movie.
bad? I heard it was great.
Bloodshot was like a cheap circumcision. It was a ripoff.
Of?
Of anything. It was the Fast and the Furious of superhero movies.
Oh my god.
Now,
that
if you
hurts.
like Fast and the Furious,
I
then,
love Fast
then
and the
watch
Furious.
the movie. You're great.
Okay, cool. I'll watch it.
But if you
Awesome.
get what I mentioned, then yeah. I don't know. It started cool, and then I fell asleep, and then it ended.
Well,
Hey.
you need to stop drinking heavily.
Be that as it may, which is like my favorite thing to say now because it applies to everything. Be that as it may, I think he should have been. Oh, you ready for this one? I think he should have been white more in the movie.
Racist.
Because
Oh, yeah.
the Bloodshot's color is a white
he's
skin
not-
with red.
He doesn't.
No, it's Vin Diesel with dad bod.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I guess a terrible impression, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
But he doesn't do the white thing
Until
at all?
the end.
Yeah.
Oh, at the
There's a
end.
battle, and all the powder from the rubble made him white.
Yeah.
But he's not white like he is in the comics.
I love the spoiler alert. I love the building, how they mentioned
The fight
Livewire.
scene?
Yeah, they mentioned the Livewire Institute or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
And then Guy Pearce, the bad
Yeah,
guy.
is it Guy Pearce?
He's great. He's great in everything. He's
Yeah,
a
he's
good bad
just
guy.
amazing.
The fight scene on the elevator shaft.
That was really and
was
the fight
awesome.
scene. That was awesome.
I
That
hadn't
was
watched
great.
it, so this all sounds
That was
awesome.
great.
It's better than the Birds of Prey.
I'm gonna say they're the same. I'm gonna say they're the same.
Your ignorance is showing yet again.
Birds of Prey has
Fuck!
females
It was a bad movie.
fighting and is
Did they
empowerment.
fight?
Yeah, they fought a little bit.
Did they fight?
And then you have Vin Diesel eating a hoagie, just doing Vin Diesel things. And guess what? He drove a car and he drove a plane and he did it for his family. Does that sound familiar to you?
It does.
It does.
No, he did it to find out who the hell he was.
Based on his wife, who's his family.
I hate.
What was it? That's some sprinkled.
I hate that you're right from time to time, man.
All right,
the same movie.
But back to Heather Antos.
Oh, sorry, but let's talk about things that aren't good.
Heather Antos.
Yeah. We segue back to that.
She used to be a Marvel editor.
Okay.
She did the milkshake incident, and she's kind of central protagonist of COMICSGATE. I like that. Do that again.
Man, I only do like one eye roll.
Millennia.
Yeah, man.
You millennial.
It's so bad, man. I don't even get what's going on. There has to be a conspiracy at large, because all these people are just saying all this horrible stuff about other people, and then like there doesn't seem to be any kind of consequence.
The internet. It's because it's the internet. You can go online and you can write whatever you want, and it's there, and then it gets cut up by interpretation.
Is Valiant publicly or privately owned? Like, is it on the stock or?
Spoiler, I don't know that one.
I think it's privately owned.
Private, right?
I just feel like whoever is on the top would be like, "Hey, Heather,
shut up."
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Can we sell some comics first?
Yeah. Like, there was a time, like...
Valiant's an American company, right? It's in America?
Yeah.
They don't have distribution in other countries, usually? It's mainly, like, American people.
Nobody's got distribution right now. So, everything's on lockdown. But Valiant was one of the first ones to put pencils down.
Oh, look.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why it was, like, shocking to me that, like, they did all this good stuff, and then, like, this one flip, like, I was like, what?
Well, truth be known, a lot of the stuff that had come out since 2015, it's got her fingerprints on it. So she goes in that Dan Slott, Mark Waid.
That file?
Yeah.
Boo! File.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad slur, saying boo to someone, right?
That dumpster fire of people, that's, congratulations. Thanks to your hard efforts, it took 2 weeks for the comics industry to shut down.
It's like, these people are like...
idiots!
Not even that. How do you fail upwards? I would love to fail upwards. Like,
I think that's what you call a diversity hire.
Or
a gender hire.
No. You can't be a diversity hire or a gender hire, and then
she's a woman.
No, but like, she's a woman, but like if I go like, okay, I'm gonna do a diversity hire, if that's a thing, right? And I hire a woman, and then this woman costs me millions of dollars. That woman don't work for me no more. Like,
well, see, that's the thing.
Like, that's anybody. You hire anybody for a job, and they cost you money.
That's the thing right now, though. In the comics industry, they're all carte blanche because there's no returnability. If the comics industry goes back to returnability, I guarantee you that chick's out on her ass. Because when her books come back at a 99.5 return rate, are you going to keep...
What is returnability?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
That's where if the book don't sell, the shop can send it back to the vendor and get credit for future releases.
That doesn't sound good for a comic company.
Well, this is what I'm saying now. It's like...
crazy. I don't work for them, but,
Well, it puts the onus on them to create good stuff.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah. So, like, any job, if it's returned that way, you should be fired.
Well, I think, like, in the same place where, like, we were just talking about... did we cover the DC thing yet?
No.
Okay. So, like, when we get there, then this will come together, but I feel like there's space for comic book shops to play in this. But let's go to the distribution.
DC's got a new distributor, two of them.
Yes.
Lunar Distribution, and who else?
UCS.
Sounds good, right?
They're sister companies to things that exist. So it did sound good until you say the next part.
Oh, yeah. It's actually Midtown Comics and DCVS, the two of the bigger online retailers.
These new distribution companies that have come out from DC Comics, or that DC is going to use, are sister companies to Midtown Comics and... what was the other one?
DCBS.
Yes. Why does that matter?
Hey, it's DC's BS.
Oh!
No.
You did one of those shoots. That was good.
No.
It's not a felony if you shoot this camera. They're not real guns.
My probation officer won't like that.
Oh, okay. We'll do
I
it
had my check-in yesterday.
I got it.
He watches the podcast.
He's an essential worker. He's still out there.
Probation officer.
I don't know.
Shoot.
I hope.
So the same line as Target employees.
It can go either way. Competition is good.
Yeah.
Diamond had a monopoly on it for the past 25 years.
Oh, another one.
What?
So Diamond, this is from Nerdist.com, and they got their stuff from Newsarama. They're fantastic. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So that way no one's getting anything, okay?
I love that.
Had a lot of free time. They've been around since 1982, but since 1997 they've been the only company distributing. Once Marvel, what are they called?
Heroes World.
Thank you. Since Heroes World went under in 1997.
There used to be a handful of distributors.
There was. Yes.
There was Capital. There was Heroes World. There was Diamond. So you could pick and choose. And then in '97, they bought them all up.
And now, and so it's been an unfair game of Monopoly with your older father, as opposed to a younger father. But we have an opportunity now to have options.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the positive.
That's the positive.
That's the positive. The negative is that like they have like a stranglehold, right? And they can say
it's a conspiracy, in my opinion. I have crazy conspiracy thoughts based on why it's a negative. Spoiler, did you want to touch on those since our minds are synced right now?
No, they're not. They never have been. They never will be. Don't ever say that again.
They've touched a little.
What's your favorite type of food on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Pineapple.
Pineapple food. See? Synced. It's crazy. If it came out weird, the edit's wrong. It was total perfect timing.
It's like the fox is guarding the henhouse, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm optimistic because anything's better than Diamond.
No, that's true. To these companies that we're talking about, Midtown and we got faith in you. Is all we can really have to trust you. Like we're not shooting you guys or cutting the rug from you right now. Just we hope you do good because you'll help so much. You'll help the country.
If returnability is an option, which it needs to happen,
it needs to happen.
It needs to happen. I mean, because if this shop sends back all the Vida Ayala books, they ordered 10, they sold 2. That's an 80% returnability rate. Mm-hmm. How long do you think the publisher's going to keep putting Vida Ayala books out? Mm-hmm. Go fight the power, but your books ain't selling. Mm-hmm. You know, put a prosciutto.
So do you think, and I don't know if this cuts any rights from anyone, but do you think if a writer, I think it pertains more to writers and artists, puts out a product, and whether they're writing X or they're writing Y, they're writing Z, and you have 80% returnability, they're not a good writer for this company. Should you just cut them for the company, or do what most Marvel does and just put them on a different book? What do you think is better on a business sense? Do you cut the writer?
I think it depends on a case-by-case basis. Yeah. It could be the wrong writer and the wrong character. Okay. But I think ultimately it's a sounding board for the publisher to realize, all right, they're not cutting it. Nobody's digging what you're buying, you know. And because these shops, they can't sit on all these books.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to kind of tie into is like, I think like right now it's like a bad and a great moment for comic book shops because like I think DC and Marvel and other big companies are like they kind of feel like they don't need comic book shops because they have like online things. But like let's face it, I think if you did the numbers on like Comixology, like
it's 10%.
It's not.
No,
it's not.
Online?
I don't.
It's 10%, and I'm being generous at 10%.
Yeah. Like nobody's really using that shit, and you need comic book shops. Like,
there's something having the hard copy, not just the aesthetic of it, having that book to read, but when you actually sit down and you have that book in front of you, you're more inclined to read that. And say, I'll get statistics next time, than to have it on your phone. Because once you have it on your phone, let me check Facebook real quick. Let me check this real quick. Nothing wrong with those companies, but you get distracted more. Where if you had an open book, you can sit and appreciate it more.
And the aspect ratio on digital sucks.
That's true. But now it starts a thing like with the guy who runs this comic book shop or benefactor, right?
My best friend.
Your best friend.
Keep forgetting that title.
It gives him the.
You don't have any friends.
I got family, my friend.
But it gives him the possibility and the option to go like
every time we say that.
if Marvel goes like, all right, look, we'll carry you, but you guys got to give us returnability. If Marvel says no, then it gives him the option to go, well, then I'll just go straight to Van, right? I'll just carry his shit, or I'll just carry this guy, whoever I like.
Oh, who's that guy? Put out the Frog book.
Van.
Ethan Van Sciver.
Van, okay. I thought you said something else.
Yeah, Van, it gives them that option. Like, I think it puts comic book shop owners in a predicament where they go, all right, I'm glad you guys are back, but if you want a working relationship, we got to have like returnability. There's no more of this. At least I think it brings you to the bargaining table at least.
They got to have returnability and they got to have an overprint. Case in point, before everything got put on pause, Nightwing 70 came out. Okay, hot book. It's like $30 book right now. A shop got shorted. Anybody that tells you that they don't get shortages from Diamond is lying to you.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
It happens. It just happens. So. The company puts in their OS&D, over short and damage report. Hey, I was short by Nightwings. Oh, well, it's already back ordered. So what? You didn't keep any in reserve for OS&D issues?
It's bad business.
Yeah. So that shop's just asked out those Nightwings.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing too. If you know it's a random book, like let's say we're just going to try a new writer on a book.
Yeah.
And that book does gangbusters. It's crazy, right?
Right.
And we have a shortage because we didn't expect it. I get it. But if you have the intent of releasing a new character or starting a new plot line, you should anticipate that people are going to want to buy that book. Case in point with spoilers talking about have some reserve.
Awesome.
Sell them back out at a higher price. I don't care, but have some reserve.
No, back in the day, they used to hold back. I think it was 20 to 30% overprint just for these situations.
Businesses do that in general. That's something you learn.
Well, now that there's competition, maybe there's going to be like, who's going to be the first person to offer returnability? You know what I mean? Like, who's going to do that?
Because it puts pressure.
It's got to be. You got to have it. That's the way it was back in the old days, you know, with the newsstands.
Yeah.
You didn't sell it. You just ripped the cover off. You got credit for it.
Yep. Now you can push that back even on the writers and the people, the staff that are working for these
Step your
companies.
game up.
Exactly.
It gives
And it's really all about the game and how you play it in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to drop some Motorhead on us, huh?
Exactly. Is that? I thought it was Triple H's thing.
It is, but
Yeah,
but
they wrote the song for him.
Motorhead
I
did,
thought they
yeah.
were just.
Could you
Triple H.
imagine if Bone Crusher did that song?
Oh my gosh! Ask me if I like Bone Crusher.
Do you like Bone Crusher?
So typically, I like music with people with tight pants and makeup on their face, and I'm not talking about the females. I'm talking about big,
Kiss?
fun hair.
Kiss
is cool.
is amazing.
Kiss is awesome.
We're talking
I will
Bone
break
Crusher.
character. Kiss is awesome. So I like to stay away from music that quote unquote scares me to sleep. But I listened to Bone Crusher the other day, okay? And they have a song "In the Fire" or whatever.
Okay.
Into the Fire.
It's great. Such a great. If you guys don't know, I play music because look at me. So
They worked an organ into that.
it was so good. The whole composition of it, everything. I love metal music because you can play it and drop
It's not
it.
metal.
Or
Punk.
whatever.
Punk rock.
Scary music.
Scary music.
You can play it. Punk rock like Blink-182. You can play it in any kind of form, but it's better when you play like in a drop D or a lower tone. And it just, I'm so fascinated and enamored.
Big
by
Mike,
this band.
that
It's great.
Superfly
Oh,
Eli. He said that.
I would
He
love to
compared
meet you.
Blink to
And
Bone Crusher.
I would love. No, Blink sucks. I'd love playing punk music. Well, at least what I know of punk music. If this band is what's considered punk, then I need to change my.
I think there's a
definition of
lot of there's a lot of like they actually should I would reach out to like wrestling federations. They have some great music. I think a lot of characters
Does Bone Crusher
who
do
claim
wrestling
the
music?
punk need no they should though.
No, they're great. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Going back to that, it was so fun to listen to. I loved it.
Great.
Like watching a scary movie for the first time with the lights on, and then eventually I'll get the lights on.
Do you have a binky?
I used to.
I still
Still do, huh?
I still. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna throw it away. It's money.
And your comfort blanket?
It's money. I don't diss my blanket. It's Captain Blanky. It's in the shape of a pirate. Figure that one out.
Did Valiant not have a lot of women writers at the time they hired Heather Antos?
They got a bunch of
They have
them.
a ton. One of their reps was a
I was
female.
just trying to think.
Vita
Like,
Ayala.
why would that be a diversity hire then if they already had women?
Because nowadays men are bad.
Oh yeah.
If you got a set in a sack, you're the bad guy.
What else did you?
You're the patriarchy.
In the sack.
In the
As opposed to just air.
My man, spoiler man.
That is
Right?
There
All men
it
bad?
is. Bad.
all men bad.
All men bad.
I don't think
Smash
all
the
of us are
patriarchy,
bad.
right?
You're a pretty cool dude, and
Exactly. I don't like.
you're
New
a pretty
England.
cool dude. Superfly's pretty
Oh,
cool,
and
too.
what are you dissing about tight pants and long hair? I saw your tattoo, Mr. Bam Margera.
What?
I'm talking to you, Bam Margera. Yes, I can see it with my sunglasses.
Him
People
was
win,
the
dude.
greatest band of all time.
Oh, man.
I love Kiss.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, Kiss is great.
freaking A, man. These
Gene Simmons is
guys
still kicking.
These
What's
guys
up?
were really like, I'm sure like the big machismo guys. Sorry to go off, but like
Please do. That's the whole
big
point of this thing.
machismo guys of that day were like, how do I keep losing ladies to these
Stilettos.
guys in spandex? Like, and they were just like cleaning up back then, man.
These chosen people in
Yeah,
stilettos.
like they're like it must have been the worst time.
No,
I don't know. I dig them. But yeah,
That's great.
that's great. But Bone Crusher,
Boker's awesome. Oh
It's
my gosh,
awesome,
dude.
and I think,
need
like,
to listen to more of their music.
there
They're
needs to
really
be
cool.
more punk, man. There needs to be more punk.
So is that what's considered punk?
Yes.
And I grew up in 2007, and I never grew out of it. And the punk that I knew was stuff you find like in the Tony Hawk Skater games, the Blink-182.
Everything you listen to is 106.7, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to say their name for.
That's why I gave out the numbers.
That's very smart. But yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it
very,
is.
very good.
You ain't.
That was good. That was a good save. You almost saved
No.
it. Would have ruined everything we just did right now. So appreciate it.
Listen.
All right, let's take a listen here.
get some pure. Awesome.
I'll put
Awesome.
it. I'll put it on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta hear it.
Yeah, that is the thing.
If you guys can't hear it, it's awesome.
I would have rather this for Taker at WrestleMania. Something. That's,
Air drums. Learn
Hey,
them.
so
They're easy.
does the Undertaker still have a job?
oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
Oh, Mark?
Mark. The WWE releases. That
Yeah.
Black Thursday, right?
yeah, man.
Wait, if I said Black Thursday, is that racist?
No, why? No, not
He-
at all.
Everything's
I
racist.
think.
Spoiler, he doesn't own Thursday. We're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, that.
Whoa.
What do you mean I don't own Thursday?
Because it's a day joke. Everyone knows Thursday.
Oh my gosh, both of you guys.
I took what he said and I turned it to
Yeah.
make you think something else.
There we go.
So I'm the one who's not.
Yeah, I don't think it can't be too racist. You're of the flan color.
Flan.
Wow, now that's racist.
That's not racist.
And raise your hand if you eat flan.
I don't.
See, you're breaking the stereotype.
I
That emotion, my
don't.
friend.
I don't.
You got a Bam Margera tattoo.
Yeah, but it's not.
You got a
racism.
Bam Margera tattoo?
Yeah, it's sick. I had that skateboard. Yes, the spoiler skateboards. Big surprise.
Spoiler on skateboard.
Yes, go spoilers.
You don't
Oh,
skateboard?
that's
I
spoiler.
feel like you
Spoiler
skateboard.
to skateboard. I forgot my own name. Super Fly Eli skateboards too.
100 pounds ago I skateboarded. Not now. Shit. They don't make boards strong enough to hold me. I need a titanium one.
Solid metal titanium skateboards. That'd be awesome.
But
That's
yes,
what we look
Taker
up
will
to.
always have a job there, bro.
But who doesn't have a job anymore?
Oh man, so many people. They fired Kurt Angle, like, or
Kurt Angle
they
got fired.
they.
It's
Okay,
no longer
Or
Rusev Day.
whatever they're saying.
we're saying fired, but WWE is saying furloughed. So I don't know. But a lot of people are gone. Not Drew McIntyre, but what is that guy's name? Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt Hawkins.
He's cool.
Leonard Bernstein.
Is that
You'll see.
It's a real person. That's my drop.
Oh.
Leonard Bernstein. It's a real person.
Who else? Zack Ryder's gone.
Right.
Woo, woo, woo.
Fudge.
Oh, Rusev.
Rusev is
I
gone.
just said it's no more Rusev Day.
Rusev is gone.
I'm sorry, man.
Uh,
I'm not even here. I'm sorry.
Fudge. There's a lot of people. One of the commentator of AEW was saying that like Zack Ryder would be perfect for the AEW.
Who said that?
I forget.
Excalibur?
No.
Tony Schiavone?
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone.
I don't think
Do you think Kurt Angle would go to AEW?
Kurt
Angle's going to go anywhere that pays him.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know much about it.
No,
So
but
that behind the scenes stuff.
Here's the thing. Kurt Angle would be a perfect if they were going to hire agent or a producer. Kurt Angle would be perfect in my opinion. Like he was part of like I don't even what was his era called? I guess you would say
Attitude.
Yeah, attitude. End of the
At the end of the
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
2003,
Yeah.
2002 ish.
So yeah, he was there when like big shit was happening. He was. A lot of people give John Cena the spark for the ruthless aggression, but I think that goes to Kurt Angle because that guy was just an animal back then.
And so, can he use the Olympic gold medalist angle? Because
Yes.
he
Yeah,
is an Olympic gold medalist.
I don't
right?
think. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you can't take that away.
You
And
can't-
his name
you
is
can't
Kurt Angle.
copyright that. No.
And I think Kurt Angle was one of the few people who like owned his stuff.
That's
so, I think.
He owned McMahon too, right?
Well,
Stephanie, not the Vince.
yeah,
Or maybe, I don't know.
possibly.
No,
but-
Macho.
I think he would.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Ha
Yeah, I
ha!
think he would do great at AEW, but not Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder's not AEW talent. Like that's not what you send over there. Like,
Well, Rusev.
EC3. Yeah, Rusev would. Be.
EC3 would be great. But see, that's the thing, though. Tony Khan can't hire them all.
Yeah, I think hiring all these like ex WWE guys would be like the wrong move to do.
Maybe like a WCW move.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be great.
Right.
How about
It
this,
wouldn't
though?
work
That's what I
out.
meant.
How about this, though? The majority of the guys that got released, they were also just signed up, so they wouldn't go to AEW, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Vince McMahon, why would you suddenly enable your competition to get stronger?
Yeah, that's why I think it's like the weirdest. That's why I say like I don't think they're fired. I think they are furloughed, and then they have that 90-day no compete clause. So even if they did release, they couldn't go. And it's just like out of everybody they released, they literally released Gallows and what's the other guy's name? Anderson, who are like key members of the Bullet Club,
Yeah.
which would give AEW like they could essentially remake the Bullet Club over here. Like it wouldn't matter because they have both leaders over there. They have Cody and they have Kenny Omega.
You had a theory.
Yeah.
Off screen that we talked about an hour ago.
Yeah, I think that was it. Like
Your theory just it being just all just being a giant work.
yeah, the uses work.
I think that the higher-ups in McMahon land know that the competition isn't doing so well financially.
So you think they're trying to give them those?
I'm saying that's the thing. Okay, they know something about AEW's financials in this virus lockdown because essentially they signed all these guys so they wouldn't go there. And now they're saying, all right, go there. Because they know Tony Khan can't pick them all up.
I think they do. But I think if we're playing who has deeper pockets, I think Tony Khan has more, would be able to, like...
No way.
Yeah. Oh, Tony.
Dude.
Let me say, not Tony Khan. Tony Khan's dad has deeper pockets. Like, Vince is teeters on the $1 billion thing.
Yeah, he's got XFL.
He had XFL.
Yeah, that's right. And so, which makes me think, like, he's no longer on the $1 billion thing, whereas Tony Khan's father is a legitimate billionaire.
Everything that these guys just cut is going to save the WWE $700,000 a month, which is like gas money for them.
This is true. I mean, they released a lot of people, obviously, because they were bleeding money. I mean, like, they had XFL, and that didn't work out again. So who knows? God only knows how much money they lost there, because I don't think we'll ever get the accurate numbers on that. NXT is losing. Nobody is really... I couldn't tell you what's happening on Raw and SmackDown. Like, nobody is...
Raw this Monday was their lowest ever in ratings.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
God only knows what's happening over at NXT UK. I don't even know. Like,
that's a different thing?
Yes, I forget what happens over there all the time. So, yeah, man, they're just
quarantine.
I don't think, like, if they truly did release these wrestlers, I don't think they did it in the sense of, like, oh, like, AEW is hurting, let's see them sign all these guys. I think they literally had to do it to save themselves.
I think it's a 4-level chess.
Maybe.
I think Vince knows that there's no way the AEW or Ring of Honor could afford to pick up this flooding of talent. So
yeah, but that is...
It's crazy enough for McMahon to do. I don't know if there's a benefit to it, but it's crazy enough for him to do. And
this is my thing with McMahon, and this is why I don't think he will ever understand why the Bucks never really signed to them, or signed to him, and that is, we are in a different era now. So, true, all these people, like, probably could not be signed, but if they released a lot of people who have work ethic and can really push it, they could travel and make their own money off of their own merchandise and just being a wrestler. Right. Like, we're in a new day now. Like, you don't have to be signed, to a huge company. To a huge company to make money anymore. Like, you could really live the days of Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair, where these guys are just making millions of dollars.
Well, think about
traveling
in general. Stacey Jax, aka Chris Jericho, man.
Yeah,
he's making money off his name.
There it is.
Never gonna not see Stacey Jax now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah,
but no,
like,
it's the name.
I mean, like, this guy goes to New Japan.
Dusty Rhodes, you just said, or the other, whatever. Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Cody Rhodes. You no longer, with pro wrestling tees being a thing and fucking places like Hot Topic willing to, like, put your pops and your t-shirts in their store.
Social media and the internet can put stuff out there where you're not.
Leo freaking Rush is in a web series now with the original Green Ranger.
Oh, cool!
Called White Dragon. That's being put out by Bat in the Sun, and then their own production company that works with, like, John Morrison and shit like that. Like, they actually do stuff. So it's like, you don't need big companies to make money anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we need big companies to make money.
Yeah, that sucks ass.
that sucks. It's one of the funniest things.
That sucks all
that
the
expression. It sucks ass.
It just sucks
like a
ass.
vacuum cleaner.
Maybe not, man. More independent. But yeah.
That's true.
I think this is a chess game Vince is playing, and it's just not going to work out the way he thinks it's going to work out.
This is not going to go the way you think it is.
I don't think it's going to
we should place bets. Okay, Vexx, you say that it ain't going to work out.
I don't think this chess game ain't going to work out.
Spoiler, you say it's going to work out. What's the wager? The whole internet's watching now. But place a bet, both of you.
Who said it's going to work out?
You say it's going to work out. He says it's not.
Work out for who? In what sense?
You say it's going to work out for Vince.
Everything works.
You're saying it's a 4-tier chess game.
Yeah.
He's saying Vince is playing Candyland. With Yahtzee rules.
I definitely think putting Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in where they have to carry a company and they're not carry company worthy, like, that's gonna
that's the bet. He's saying this ain't gonna work out for Vince. You're saying it's gonna work out for Vince at its simplest term. And we're gonna wager
how this man got essential business is fucking beyond me.
Loser has to drink a drink of my choice, and it's not what you think.
So if it works out, I have to.
I'm going to make a drink, and one of you guys has to drink. It's going to be a
I'll take
concoction
that.
of different types of foods, like ketchups, hot sauce, and pickle juice, amongst other things.
Oh, that
Nothing
sounds
crazy
gross.
that's going to put you out for a week, but it's going to be a gross concoction.
I'm not doing that.
That's gross.
That's stupid.
I know. He just.
All right, then a shot of whiskey.
All right.
All right.
Of my choice, which will include ketchup, pickle juice, and other things.
That's stupid.
Nah.
Can I have a cup of ketchup and pickle juice? I haven't had it in a while.
All right. What we got next? What are we talking about?
Let me see. What do you got?
Oh, dude, I got some great shit, dude.
What you
JJ.
Oh, what you got, bro? What you got? What you got? I got it
Pull
right
this
here.
out
What
my
you got?
pocket. Like, no.
Shit.
JJ.
Like Dynamite, JJ?
No. JJ's.
That was his thing. Don't-
That was
his thing.
But you did it. It made me laugh. Star Wars. JJ.
Oh, Jar Jar Abrams.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of HBO, which
Has been. Yeah. HBO Max is coming next month. And they gave JJ the green light to make Justice League Dark. But yeah.
So J.J. Abrams is doing an HBO Max thing.
Yes, man.
Wow.
And I'm so excited for it.
No, that's going to happen before the Green Lantern TV show?
Oh, man. I
The
don't
Green
know.
Lantern Corps?
The only one that's been greenlit right now
It's Justice League Dark.
and a Shining show. Did you hear about that?
No.
Okay. So Stephen King is an American author. He's fantastic.
Oh, that shiny show. Yes.
But it's going to be based on the events that happened at the hotel prior to
yeah.
Jack Nicholson's show.
It's called The Overlook, right?
The
Yeah,
Overlook.
the Overlook.
Did you watch
yeah.
that new movie, the prequel?
It's
Or
a
the
sequel, yeah.
Did you watch it?
Oh, no, I heard it was great, though.
It sucked.
What?
It sucked.
Spoiler doesn't like movies that don't have explosion in them.
That's not true. Raging Bull didn't have explosions.
I'm sorry, Purple Rain
It
didn't have an
had,
explosion.
it had face explosions, like people's face.
I don't know, I want to see it.
Sucked.
My wife,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do have a wife.
Yeah.
She's read all his books, and she
Oh,
said the
wow.
book itself was fantastic. It's a great sequel to the Shining show, movie, whatever.
Okay.
We have not seen it. I know Pet Sematary is on Hulu, the remake. I heard that's pretty scary.
When we're talking about The Shining,
It's all Stephen King.
Stay on top.
Okay, but yeah, I
The
think
movie
I want to check it out, but
I
I like the idea of a prequel. This
oh yeah, what made the Overlook the Overlook?
Oh,
Yeah.
on topic. It's about Hulu. Hulu has a Stephen King show
What the hell?
where they talk about all his like early books as a big universe, and they're thinking this one's gonna tie in.
That show's actually a pretty good show. Have you seen it?
Castle Rock.
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet. Yeah.
But yeah, no man, I'm excited
Here's
for
the topic,
this.
and then I go all over
the way
here.
around
but
and
I'm
back.
still
It comes
in
back.
it.
But the HBO Max with Justice League Dark is going to be awesome. I think this is going to help like Warner Brothers like stand out in their world, because I think making these blockbuster movies are just gonna. It's impossible to tell a cohesive story, and I think like something like Justice League or Marvel's X-Men needs to be on a television show, because it gives you the space to tell their. Like, geez,
No, I
they
agree.
keep trying to fit Phoenix into like one or two movies, and it just can't happen.
Yeah,
But if it was a TV show, they could do it like justice.
of course, justice. No, because that's what CW did. They had 7 seasons of Arrow, they had like 7 seasons of Flash, 3 seasons of Legends, Lucifer for a couple of seasons, a couple of other shows, and with all those seasons and years they've been doing it, they were able to tell a decent Crisis on Infinite Earth story. Because there was so much content built up to do it.
Right.
And to lead into it. I don't think they can hit that with their movies. Marvel did it in the beginning. They took their time by giving everyone their own single movie, and there was a huge payoff. Yeah. DC can't. They just jumped straight into the Justice League.
What are you thinking?
It sucked.
The Justice League Dark?
No.
Stay on
Shining
topic.
sequel.
Stay on topic, spoiler.
I'm
We're talking
still
about
on
Justice League
topic.
Dark
No,
now.
we're talking about the JJ's
Dark.
gimmick. JJ's Dark.
JJC.
Were you not a fan of Justice League Dark?
I got the comics. I read the comics. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I
hope the Thing isn't in it. That's my only gimmick. That's my only.
What Thing?
The Thing.
No, it's a swamp.
Or the Swamp Thing. I'm sorry, not Thing.
Swamp Thing's a good story.
Sovereign Time thing?
No,
Orange Man Bad?
I meant Green Man.
Oh, there you go.
Swampy Green Man.
Swampy Green Man.
Swampy pieces of poop on his face.
Mild day swampy green man with poop on him.
Yeah.
Thing.
I don't think.
I like Deadman. I like Constantine. I like Zatanna.
Are they going to have Detective Chimp?
I would love Detective Chimp.
That
Oh,
would be
man.
great.
See?
That'd be so cool.
Did you guys?
Detective Chimp and Constantine, yeah.
See that
If they
would
go that route.
If Detective Chimp replaced Swamp Thing, that
Dead
would
Man.
be-
You need Dead Man.
Yeah.
Yes,
You need
Dead
Dead
Man
Man.
would be great. Yeah.
Who else are we missing? Zatanna, Deadman. Oh, I would see Etrigan. I love his whole rhyming thing. It's funny.
Dude.
And I hope they use the Constantine from
Please
the,
watch
the
out.
Short,
I don't drink semen.
the
They
short-
call me Etrigan the Demon. Yeah, you
the
know?
short-lived show.
That's one. It's
I
a
don't
comic.
drink semen.
It's you guys know nothing about Etrigan the Demon. He rhymes everything he says.
Yeah, he's a 7th level demon or something
Exactly.
like that. Yeah, he has
The
to
orange
rhyme
guy.
everything. I don't remember him talking about semen.
It rhymes with demon.
I don't remember him saying anything about semen.
It was one of their comics. Don't look it up.
But I hope they use the guy who did John Constantine in the short-lived TV show. To be Constantine.
Because he's in CW world now. He's
Yeah,
at Legends. And he was good. He's, he's actually British.
I think they keep using it. I hope they keep using it.
Zatanna, and you said that.
Yeah.
You got that Swamp Thing.
I don't think
the boy that hanged out with Venture Gun.
Oh, Clarion.
Clarion, there you go, Clarion. Shut up. That's a real boy. Oh, don't even.
Hey, we could get, and thanks to Zatanna, man, we could get some freaking Dr. Fate in there. Like that.
Dr. Fate would be sick.
Finally.
The Spectre.
Right?
Oh my gosh,
The Spectre?
Hey, get a decent Spectre, not the one where like somehow Arrow becomes the Spectre.
That sucks.
Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah. Like, I'm saying they could tell a decent DC cohesive story. Not this weird shit where like Oliver Queen is the end all be all somehow.
You know what hasn't
Fuck
get greenlit or gotten greenlit yet? What do you say with words? The Sandman show on Netflix. Neil Gaiman's been working on that.
That's rough, man.
Dude, I hope it does. I would because they want to do 7 seasons. They want to do a big story of Sandman.
They barely handled Lock and Key.
Oh, they
barely.
But was the creator of Lock and Key a part of that? Neil Gaiman is supposed to write these episodes.
I don't know, man.
I'm just saying.
I hope.
As long as it doesn't go to that whole teeny. I have emotions at 13. You know, that's what they sound like.
Yeah.
I was thinking once.
Well, yeah, dude. I really hope. I
hope
that works out and all that entertainment stuff.
J.J. Abrams so far has a pretty impressive TV career. Right?
Well, Lost. That's it.
Except for the last season.
Right. That's all.
So you couldn't stick the landing.
Here's the other thing.
As long as the show never ends.
Here's another thing to consider. You know who else owns some of Black Robot, right? Who's part of that? Or Black Robot, Bad Robot.
Bad reboot.
Tom Cruise.
Okay, say what you want about Tom Cruise. Okay, real quick. Say what you want about Tom Cruise. Tell me a bad movie he's done.
Oh, The Mummy.
Okay, what?
Days of Thunder.
That was a bad movie.
He did it 110%.
What do you guys know about Days of Thunder?
The racing movie with Tom Cruise.
You guys are still living inside your daddy then.
Yeah, but after I saw it on VHS.
We watched it, and that's the movie that he got into Scientology right after that.
Did I tell you that I have a stepladder?
Did you purposely say stepladder?
Yeah, I have a stepladder.
Okay.
Because my real ladder left when I was a kid.
Oh my god. Womp, womp, womp.
Because he knew what you were going to grow into.
Apparently. Something awesome, and he couldn't take the heat.
He couldn't handle it.
Let's go this way now. And he couldn't take the heat.
Are you Pokemon battling?
Oh, watch the video. It's been going everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Ashley. Oh, I'm not going to say it. Watch Pokemon. It's great. No. Stick the topic super fun.
Sorry. We were talking about JJ's and Tom Cruise. They own Bad Robot.
Yeah. Tom Cruise is a good actor. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying
shit crazy, but
however, if Tom Cruise showed up as John Constantine, I would be.
Now it's going to happen. As the Spectre?
Oh man, I really would.
You're a little short for John Constantine.
Like me, he's a little short for everything.
Oh, I think it's like.
Is that what your wife told you?
No, but I respect my wife, and I would never slander her.
That was good.
Yeah, I would never slander her on the camera.
That was good.
That was
good.
But I'm glad that you enjoyed that.
But my best friend,
yes.
aka the comic shop owner, says I'm a very big boy.
Aw.
Yeah, no,
adorable.
He said I'm growing into a young fine man.
Aw.
He must be high.
Bam, bam, bam. I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm drinking something. But it's
but it's safe to say like all actors are short, right? They're not really. The only comic book accurate anything was for me is always going to be Ben Affleck playing Batman. Like he was just like.
But isn't that funny though? Because when it was announced, no one thought that.
I did. I
did not, dude. Like, Ben Affleck. I knew he was a fan. Like Ben Affleck is Batman, and then you watch Justice League and Batman v Superman.
I'm actually a big fan of Daredevil. His Daredevil.
It was great.
Even though he hates it, I dug it.
Are we talking about the aesthetic of him as Daredevil or the movie?
The movie.
I'll tell you one reason why. It's nobody's done it since. I don't know why they haven't done it.
Now we're gonna battle.
Here's the thing.
Daredevil from
Daredevil
2002.
is the only superhero movie to have a superhero. Like they could do it with Batman. I don't know why they haven't done it. But when Daredevil opens his medicine cabinet, he has nothing but painkillers. Mm-hmm. And it's just like somebody like Daredevil would need painkillers. Just the realness in that scene was
just to
like,
get up.
You know, I'm gonna watch.
And
Daredevil.
they've never done it again. They've never touched that.
I'm gonna watch it this week and find ways to tear it up.
It's not hard.
It's still better.
Let me throw my match onto the whole Daredevil DD thing. Yeah,
it's still better than Boomers of Prey.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I'm not.
For sure.
Colin Farrell. I never met.
No, yeah, I know. Colin Farrell Boomerang. There we go. Now I remember.
Not Boomerang, Bullseye.
Whatever. Hey, same shit.
Yes,
It's the same thing,
bro.
He was great.
As a kid, yes, and he threw the scalpel at the fly at the end. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna get real. He's coming back.
And you know what? I liked Ving Rhames as...
That wasn't Ving Rhames.
It was
No, it was Ving...
That was Michael Clark Duncan.
Yes, you know that
I get their names confused.
See?
Bro,
See?
that was, well, that's low-key race. But listen.
I didn't say Forrest Whitaker
racist.
They're close. A little bit.
Okay. Ving Rhames was in Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise.
Sure.
Okay. And then Michael Clark Duncan is in Kingpin. Or he is Kingpin in Daredevil.
And the
The
Green
best,
Mile.
the best Kingpin. Like, I remember
It was good.
Back in the day, I think people were like, he can't be Kingpin, he's black. And I was like, who the fuck else? I was like, John Goodman can't do this shit. He can't do everything.
Oh my god! If John Goodman was Kingpin,
it would be horrible.
Why was John Goodman going to be Kingpin?
Why
I'm
was he
saying
Fred
like that.
Flintstone?
That would be.
Why was he Fred Flintstone?
Because he looked like Fred Flintstone.
Exactly. He's a big dude.
But-
We could have made him
But
Kingpin.
he's not big, bald, badass.
Yeah, I think like.
Private Pile's perfect on Kingpin.
You can just cut the hair.
Private Pile nailed Kingpin. Did you watch the movie?
Oh yeah, the show. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You watch
show?
it?
The
Daredevil.
show.
Oh yes,
Dude, please don't point your finger. It's very offensive.
Don't
He
kill
can do
me.
it.
Don't kill me.
He
I'm
can
sorry.
do it.
I'm so sorry.
So he
no,
can poke you. That's cool.
No, yeah, no.
That's how this is.
Dude, when
He
he
didn't poke me,
when
he
he
pointed at me.
smashed that
Oh, shit.
guy's head in the door.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that was
god!
good.
I was on the fence on that for so long, and then when he came out and he did, I was like, "Oh shit!"
All I
oh,
saw
shit.
was his portrayal of the bad guy in Men in Black.
I'd like some sugar
yeah, right,
with water.
bro.
I'll smash your head.
Shit was
When he
great.
first, and then when he beat up Murdoch, when he beat up Murdoch,
Oh.
when he beat up freaking
when he beats the shit out of Punisher.
Punisher, like he
Oh,
was in shit. I was
man.
like, "Oh god."
Dude, that was
That was
awesome.
frightening, but Michael Clark Duncan was a great Kingpin
Yes,
for
he
his
was.
day. I thought it was.
He's
was
big.
really awesome.
He's threatening.
And I know you don't like it, Ben Affleck, but I thought you were a great Murdoch. I actually liked it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ben Affleck, I love you as Batman.
And I love you as
I love you as Batman. And what else does Ben Affleck do? Movies.
All
Movies.
the Kevin Smith movies.
All the Kevin Smith movies. He was awesome in freaking Armageddon.
Don't make me cry. I don't want to close my eyes or fall asleep because I'm going to miss him.
Dear
I don't
God,
wanna
that
miss him.
run, that slow motion run.
Oh, dude, I don't know about
I
you,
love
but I was tearing up at the end when Bruce Willis pushes him back in. You got to take care of my daughter. That's your job now. Oh, dude,
Kind of
balls out.
reminds me of like you and your best friend maybe one day.
He's a great man, very handsome, tall man. His name is Best Friend.
See, whenever you
But yeah.
lie, the damn thing dies.
You're not allowed to talk about my best friend that way. I will defend him.
But let's talk about some more comic books now. Let's
Comics! There's
In
no
the
new comics again.
There's no new comics.
I'm freaking out.
However, if you could just, what is that, a trade?
Oh, it'll be a fun game. Back and forth.
Go.
But to read during this horrible time that we're in.
Marvel or DC?
It
Marvel.
don't matter.
Well, it does matter. Oh, it does matter.
I would say.
Oh, it does matter.
I would say get the Powers
But
of 10 right now. That's out.
I'll do DC. You do Marvel. How about that?
Powers of 10.
Or Powers of X.
Oh.
Powers.
Yeah, it's technically called Powers of 10, House of 10. That's
That's
Yeah.
already out in trade already?
Yeah.
Son of
Well, that's
a bitch.
that's the bad part. I keep calling it Borders. That doesn't exist anymore. But a lot of your bigger bookstores are getting this stuff. Not the individual comics, but they're getting
The trades.
trades.
The trades. Yeah, the
That's
trades.
terrible.
Here's the thing. I think the trade came out like a month ago, man.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
They need to wait at least 6 months after the series is over.
Court of Owls and was it Night of Owls? The first Capullo Snyder run for New 52 Batman. The Batman comic.
Court of Owls?
The Court of Owls and the Night of Owls is the first 11 issues of Batman New 52.
You would agree? Okay.
It's the
Really good.
beginning of the whole Court of Owls underground society in Gotham.
Have they been around since the founding of Gotham?
And they're trying to...
I actually...
and they know who Wayne is. They know all about it. And
Yeah,
his family. It's
I
so
actually
good.
dig that. That's when it goes into like the families who started
Yep.
Gotham, right? There's like a couple, like the Waynes, and then the Canes, right? What's her
Yep.
name?
Oh, Cassandra Cain's family.
Her family.
And then the Thomas's... Not Thomas. Wayne's... The guy
Mother.
who becomes Hush.
it was Wayne's, and who
And that was
was
another
Wayne's
family.
mother is Kane, right?
No.
Is she a Kane?
She...
But I know his mother's family was part of the
Yeah. The rival engine.
yeah.
But
yeah.
those are really good.
That's a good one. And then what about you? What do you
I'm
got?
gonna go. Everyone would say Watchmen or Dark Knight Returns or I'm gonna go with the Blackest Night. Jeff Johns and Ethan
really?
Van
Whoa,
Sciver.
Really? Okay.
Ethan Van Sciver? He does
Ethan
Blackest
Van
Night?
Sciver drew it. Yeah.
Blackest Night.
Yes.
The Green Lantern Blackest
yes.
Shit.
I thought Ivan Reyes drew it.
No, he was.
Ivan Reyes did Lantern.
Yeah, but he did that. He came
Ethan
up.
Van Sciver?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, character break. Ethan Van Sciver drew Blackest Night. It's my favorite comic.
Yeah.
My favorite trade.
Yeah.
I'm in love with him. Ethan Van Sciver, I'm in love with you, dude. That was so pretty.
That's why when
I had no idea.
when he did that his convention sketchbook
Mhm.
and he drew Sinestro on the cover
Oh my god.
and he jokingly called it Mein Kampf.
Jeez.
And then all those people got all butthurt and started calling him a Nazi. Those are on the same time.
Well, you know.
Blackest Night is one of the best, I would say, modern stories from
That
like
will happen if
maybe
you get your
90,
books back.
90, right?
What? I can't say my struggle,
You can say my struggle.
dude.
Yeah.
This morning, getting out of bed was Mein Kampf.
You can't say that.
Can't say
Why
that.
not?
You can't say that.
Can't say it.
They already copyrighted it, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, they beat you to it.
Unbelievable.
So wait. Are you telling me Ethan Van Sciver does Blackest Night?
He did Black as
Dude,
Night.
if you want to read a trade over the break, cool. Read a trade. If you want to read a good trade, read a DC trade. If you want to read one of the best stories told since like 1990, Blackest Night. It is fantastic. Flash, Green Lantern, zombies. And then just take it from there. It's so good.
the Rainbow Spectrum.
Oh, everything. Oh, I don't
He
want to ruin
created
it.
all those.
Yeah,
Created all
it's
those.
so... Well, he created it too?
Yeah.
Oh, the visual, yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
That is... I had no idea.
Yeah.
I read that every Halloween. I read Blackest Night.
Really?
You find something new every time, dude. Visually, and like, when they're underground and like the vault that have all the dead heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see something new every time. Like, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm super excited. I learned something today.
Look at
from
this
this
guy,
podcast.
man.
I'm always
Man.
dropping knowledge.
Oh
There
my
it is. He's
gosh,
so
spoiler,
excited,
dude.
man. That's
I don't
so-
really call you a spoiler because you're more like an enlightener. My mind's
I'm a
blown.
professor.
Ooh,
Professor
oh.
of Pain.
Yeah, technically you are a professor. Isn't that cool?
Oh crap! There's gotta be.
You know
We have to get Comic Cult its own like university coat of
Oh,
arms.
I want the sweater that
They
has
have
like
the
the
sweater.
patches. Yeah.
Summa cum laude fanboy.
Yeah.
There we go, man.
It's in my genes.
In your jeans. There you go.
I can say like I majored in Valiant, but I minored in DC. You know.
Nobody majors in Valiant.
If I would say I major in DC and have an associate's in Marvel, which would make him what, a doctor?
Yeah.
Comics?
PhD in comics.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever's
I have
higher-
a doctorate in Bruce Wayne. You know, I studied
yeah.
a summer.
Did you guys read the Robin 80th anniversary issue?
No. How was it?
It was good
Never
up until the point where the Stephanie Brown chick.
What? Stephanie Brown is the blonde girl, right? Who's
Yeah,
still
and what does she call herself? The spoiler.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, no, but
Oh,
But
but
her dad, it's
no
But-
relations.
but
That's right.
I guess there was a story where she takes up the mantle as Robin.
yeah.
It was the
Briefly.
only story in there that was cringe.
It was briefly.
It was
It was like
cringe.
all of 5 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a thing.
No,
and
I
before we sound bad, there are female Robins. There's a really good one. I don't know.
Dark Knight one.
The Dark Knight one.
Carrie Kelly.
Carrie, yeah, she's great.
Yep.
I like that.
But no, this was done all cringe, like crying about her costume. Oh, I got a wedgie. What? What the?
right? You're trying to save lives.
It's horrible.
It was total. It was like reading a YA book. It was terrible. But all the young
I don't know.
young
Young
adult.
adult. Oh,
young
Oh, I thought it was like a name we couldn't say.
Hey, Twilight got me through some hard times, bro, and that was a YA book.
adult.
I never thought I'd say this, but we need to scoot back a little bit from you. Maybe some distancing. Twilight. Guys,
6 feet, buddy.
Right?
Mm.
F you guys.
F you! The good thing that came out of Twilight was Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Okay, no. But on a side note, I did see the first movie in theaters 5 times. But that's neither here nor there.
That's
True story. That's a true story. I had 5
yeah.
separate people in my
Yeah,
family
yeah.
that wanted to watch it.
So yeah, I did that, and then I finally got my copy of Cyber Frog in the mail.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it looked. If you
Do
like,
you have it?
I do.
Can we pull that sucker out?
Oh,
I don't have it
we're
here.
not, I don't know if we're allowed to show. Are we allowed to show it?
Yeah.
No, oh yeah,
For promotion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But,
Sure.
It's not slander.
there's
We're promoting it.
there's a shipment coming soon. If you like the Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
it's in that same vein. It's fun, it's quick and easy, visually stunning. The colors are great, and it's 80 pages, no ads.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
You mean I don't have to see superheroes getting the Snickers? Hooray.
or Zenguli.
Yeah,
Oh,
Who is that guy?
Or send away for X-ray specs.
Oh, I wish at what the rate that they're going. It's Zenguli, it's Snickers, and it's, hey, here's 5 pages of comics that are coming out soon that you're not going to buy. You know when you the in-between thing?
Yeah,
you fold
yeah,
out?
yeah.
Like,
I kind of like those.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't
No,
stand
I
them.
can't.
I'm not a fan of what they were going to do with Empire. I'm just not.
Really?
I don't-
Where are they going
I'm
to put
the-
Empire?
It's a scroll thing.
Hulkling is King Scroll.
Ah.
Invasion stuff. I didn't even care for Secret Invasion, to be honest, dude. I don't care for the scrolls. I don't. That's just me.
It was done good.
I just don't care for the scroll. I love
Nothing
like
against
Civil
them.
War. I love heroes versus heroes.
Oh yeah.
And I also love like Deceased.
Let me ask you this:
Heroes
did you like
die.
Civil War 2?
Yeah.
Why? Civil War 2 was terrible. Oh
It was better than
man.
Deceased.
Oh no.
Deceased sucked.
Deceased is like Walking Dead with superheroes. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
You didn't like
yeah.
Deceased? He keeps comparing it to Blackest Night. It's apples and oranges.
It's a watered down version of Black
apples and oranges.
Yeah, it sucked.
You have a Green Lantern story and a zombie story. Two different
It
things.
sucked.
Deceased
You
is
didn't like
fantastic.
it at all.
At
But leave
all.
your comments if you like Deceased or not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Civil War 2 was crap. Oh, look. The best part about Civil War 2 was that little like part where evil Steve Rogers was kind of manipulating Marvel. And
That was great. He was
That was
obviously
great.
Trump.
That was the only. That was the only part of the comic that was good. Oh, and Ultron's thing. Half Ultron, half Hank.
Okay, so that's two more things that's still better than Deceased.
Deceased had zombie Superman. It had zombie Batman.
Oh, where have I seen that before? Oh, that's right. Blackest Night.
Those aren't zombies.
They're dead.
But they're not zombies. It's
What the hell do you think something that's dead come back to life is called?
A
zombie.
That's a Black Lantern. That's two different things.
Yeah, it's a zombie.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
Zombies don't have brains or cognition. The Black
It
Lantern's
sucked.
did. Leave your comments below.
Yeah,
I think
please.
Blackest
I
Night
think-
is way better than Deceased.
No,
Deceased
wait.
is way
Wait,
better
you
than
said-
Civil War.
wait, wait.
Yeah, Blackest Night's way better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna hit you.
All right, guys. So that wraps up.
Wait a minute.
What do we now talk about?
April 25th.
Yeah.
Black Flag. Frega Boom. Indiegogo.
Oh, yeah, it's sweet
Oh,
comic coming out.
yeah.
Dude,
You,
That guy
you have to
is-
lead that, dude.
He sent me the guy.
Yeah,
He's
that is so cool.
All kinds of
It's like a,
muscles and guns.
And there's shells everywhere.
Yeah, the pockets.
But you know what's
It's
crazy
like,
about it? You don't get lost in a negative way. It's not too much like the 90 comics, the Liefeld stuff, where it's too big, too muscular. You're like, okay, I'm out of this because it's ridiculous.
Right.
There's a lot of detail in this one, but it's done better. It's like people who do art after Frank Miller. It's better.
What?
There is
I'm sorry, man.
Fun fact, man. He is not a fan of Frank Miller.
You wanna
I'm
see-
not a fan
You want
of
to see my Frank Miller impersonation of
Yeah.
one of his drawings? It's true. It's so true. I'm sorry.
Really?
It's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's good. His early stuff
You
was
really?
good. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
okay, everything up until
Holy Terror.
yes.
Or DK2.
Yes. Yeah, I'll even say DK2 is fine. I'm talking about Xerxes.
Hey,
Did you read that?
Hey, yeah, I heard it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, dementia's a
You
terrible,
actually read
terrible
it?
condition, all right?
I don't know
Did
things.
he actually have dementia?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You
No, no,
just-
no, no, no,
you
no.
wanted to
I
give
am
an
not.
excuse.
But
I'm-
back to Black Flag, though.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's
It's a
on
beautiful
Indiegogo.
picture.
I love Frega, man. I mean, I've had my eye on him since the 90s. Liefeld hired him right out of high school, man. And knock on Liefeld all you want, and some of us deserve it, but the man had an eye for talent.
Oh, sure.
Between Frega and Dan Panosian, the guy who did Slots.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
Those guys were both out
That's
of
good.
Team Extreme, man.
Don't leave me like that. That's a good call.
They were both out of Team Extreme back in the day, and they're tearing it up now, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole just that picture of the titular character, Black Flag, is that who that was in the cover? Just the whole detail.
It looked
of
cool.
It was great. I loved it. It was
Put that up against any Marvel book out there right now.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah. And some of the DC stuff, too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Put that up against Aquaman. If you don't like my
Yeah.
politics, don't buy my book.
But she's a writer, no?
Yeah, but she just took that book right into the ground.
What is that book about?
Aquaman?
I mean, like,
He's like a
Kelly
fish
Sue
guy.
DeConnick.
okay, cool.
Put her in the same Heather Antos, Vida Ayala.
It's not fun to read.
Yeah, put it in that category.
You know who's a beautiful artist though? Gary Frank. I don't know why I'm obsessed with him. He's not the best. I just love his shit. He's
We need an artist.
Yeah, we do. I have an artist friend. I can't mention.
You don't
his
have any
name right
friends. You have family.
now. Took it right from me.
That's right.
That deserves a backwards hat.
All right, so
Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So we got some stuff.
Frank
So
Boom.
we got this lovely guy right here. Like I said
Dig
earlier.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Better than Eddie Guerrero.
Here, I can't show the label, but it's an honor of him.
Bam. So we've got
Yeah, he
this
snapped
guy.
into it.
There we go.
And we got Batman from Batman the Animated Series. So these guys are both up, but the catch to these, spoiler,
Once we hit 150 subs, you can get the match.
Like a
there it
substitute
is. There it is. You'll
Yeah,
get
we're
them.
at 133 right now.
So we're up again. We hit 150. Make sure you subscribe
Tell
and
you
like
what.
and you comment on the video
Share the damn thing.
and share it.
Please.
150 subscribers. Bada bang, bada boom. Somebody gets these guys.
And really, comment on what do you think is better, Deceased and or Civil War 2. if you need to find the Civil War II comics, I know a place that has back issues.
Wait, do you guys have back issues?
Civil War II? Yeah, dude, you can't get rid of that shit. In my humble opinion.
The only thing that it sees is the stack of deceased comics sitting there.
There's only 5 of them. And we don't have any back issue DC, sir. That sells out. Oh shit!
Alright! As usual, guys, please hit the like button, the comment, subscribe, and
Wait, don't end it yet. You gotta prove you got things right.
oh my god.
1 stack.
Oh dear god.
2
That's
stacks.
not deceased, sir.
That's deceased.
Unkillables.
It's deceased.
Find deceased in there.
This
That's
is happening. This is what
It's still deceased.
Civil War! The main story, which, yeah, it's still here.
the main Civil
Yeah.
War 1?
Yeah, it's still there. Go ahead, knock yourself out. We have more of the Unkillables. Get the side story that came out.
I say, yeah, you can't
Hey, the count.
you can't count the
count.
side,
Side
story.
It's still deceased.
It's side story. I don't count.
It's the sequel.
No, it's not. It's really not the sequel. I'll tell you, it's actually a side story. The sequel is supposed to come out in the summer. Yeah,
Garbage.
because I read Deceased, and it
Garbage.
was
I read
fantastic.
deceased too. That's why I know it's garbage.
Crazy. He's crazy. No, dude, you read a Kelly Sue comic book. That's what it was.
Alright. As usual, guys.
No, but seriously, it's all love. Flo and I are gonna hug it out after. It's great.
That's never gonna happen.
Friends and family, man. It's all
Not today. Not tomorrow. Next
all
week's
love,
not
guys,
looking
you
good
know.
It
either.
really
love.
is.
Nuh-uh.
Hashtag blessed. That's all I can really say about that.
I think he's got CTE.
Stay excellent.
I'm not gonna see that.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the hell out of this shit, and
Please
we
do.
will catch you guys
My hat,
later.
there it is.
Mahalo.